So far as IPL to 2026 is concerned, it was a very successful one because at the beginning of the IPL season this year, you have known that there was a lot of apprehension from various quarters regarding the starting of the Gulf Middle East tension and the war between Israel and the other countries. So there were a lot of apprehension, but nothing stopped the IPL from going from the beginning without any hassles, and it went off very nicely without any breakage, without any suspension, without any tension also. Because if you recall the last year, in the middle of the IPL, we have to suspend the tournament for about 10 days because of the problem in Pahalgam and the subsequent events. I have to thank all the fans, all the broadcasters, all the other stakeholders, including the team franchises, players, etc., for their wonderful support and making it one of the most successful IPL in his history of 19 years. So we are looking forward for the next year, which will be 28th edition of IPL, and we'll make it very big. But so far as your other question is concerned, this year also IPL started on around 29th of March and it was over by 31st of May. Only thing which we are discussing is that during the fag end of the tournament after 15th of May, because of either there are issues regarding the weather, particularly in some areas there is apprehension of having rainfall or pre-monsoon season starting, or on the other hand there are warm weather, hot conditions which is not very conducive either for the players or for the crowds or the fans. So therefore, there is a discussion going on in BCCI as well as in our IPL GC regarding whether we can start the tournament little bit early than the fag end of March. From next year, we'll make an effort, and I have already instructed our general manager, games development, to look for the windows whether we can start it by 10th of March, so that we want to conclude it by 15th of May, so that there is no adverse weather conditions in the run up to the final stages, playoff and the finals of the IPL 2020-27, which will be the 28th edition of IPL. So far as the other thing regarding increase of the number of matches, that is not feasible right at this moment because we have to consider many other factors regarding various players coming from various nations, and with lot of difficulties we are getting this 2 months window. But it will be very difficult to enhance it to go beyond 2 months because other countries are also have to pay bilateral matches, and there are various other things relating to international draws and fixtures. So at this moment, there is no discussion regarding increasing it from 74 to any further matches up to 94, which is not happening immediately. In course of later years, I do not know what will be the position, but right at this moment, I don't see any possibility of increasing it from 74 to 94, because for that it is not only India is to be considered, but the interest of other cricketing nations of the ICC, especially players from Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa, all are playing in this tournament, West Indies. So we do not want to upset their bilateral matches also and other international fixtures, including various other multi-country tournaments. So at this moment, I don't see any chance of increasing it beyond the window of 2 months, which will accommodate only about 74 matches with lot of double headers during the run-up of the tournament. What I am trying to fix is that we have a very long domestic cricket schedules. If you look at our domestic cricket, it is a robust system which is in place. We started sometime in the later part of August with Irani Trophy and all the matches, and it goes up to the Ranji Trophy final, which happens in the month of March. Already we have about 7-8 months long period of domestic cricket. So we have to squeeze in some of the matches so that we finish our domestic cricket by 10th of March, so that we can start it immediately. Maybe if we can finish it off by first week of March, then maybe it is a possible thing that we can start it before 15th of March, which will take the final stages of the IPL to about 15th of May, which is still pleasant weather in most of the places. But after 15th of May, if you look at the weather conditions, especially in the northern part and the western part of the country, it is very warm and very humid, as well as the temperature is quite high. I have gone to a lot of matches I am hearing a lot of complaints from the fan as well as from the players, because not all players are very well equipped or well acclimatized to play in such hot conditions. So to give a pleasant situation, pleasant atmosphere for the tournament, we want to close it by 15th of May. That is our first goal now, and that is the prime area of concern for the next year's 28th edition of IPL, which will be a big event. You see a lot, not all the national teams at the senior level have kids of 15 years or 14 years in their squad. After many decades, we got Suryavanshi. At one point of time, it was Sachin Tendulkar. At such young age, they made it to the national team. So when such a young kid is a part of the senior team, obviously there are a lot of issues which can crop up. Therefore, to make him comfortable and to get used to that adult atmosphere where all the other players are majors beyond 18 years, team management persons are also majors. So in that situation, if a kid is there, so it is always helpful for the kid and also for the parents to allow their boy to go and be a part of the senior team. To make him comfortable, we are doing this. I think that will ease out lot of issues for so far as Vaibhav is concerned, because even when a school kid goes for excursion, always there are senior person accompanying him. So he is a kid, he's just out of the school or maybe in the final year of school now. So in that situation, we thought it proper to allow his parents to travel with him, and I'm very happy that his parents are also taking good care of their kid, who is a asset for the Indian team, not only now, for the next 2-3 decades. A lot of things are going on in the social media that BCCI is contemplating action, etc. Do you want BCCI to step into the domain of match referee? BCCI is not an authority. We should not intrude into the area where the match referee and the umpires are the main persons who can take any decision regarding any incident that had happened in the playground. So BCCI does not have the authority to take any action or interfere with the activities of a game. Whatever has happened, it was a part of the game, and therefore, under the BCCI rules, under the ICC regulations, the national federation or the BCCI or the board have no role to play. The role depends upon the match referee. If anything is going wrong, he will take a call, the umpires will take a call, and there is a system in place. So a lot of speculations are there, but these are baseless speculations, and I assure you that BCCI will not include into the domain of the match referee, who is the ultimate authority. He is the competent authority. If there is something going wrong in the ground relating to any player or any cricket activities, the board have no role. Otherwise, it will be a wrong precedent. It will be interference or including into the domain of the match referee, which BCCI is not going to do. This is not our job. This is not in our rule book. We have a very well-knit team. We have a lot of experts. All the stakeholders are taken on board, and whatever decision the cricket committee, which is in place, the selectors, and all other stakeholders, including the support staff, head coach, and the players concerned, all are having regular conversation. For that, we do not have to have a special session of interaction. This is an ongoing process, and further to that, I don't think I have to disclose anything before the media or the public, because these are strategical discussions which I am not authorized to speak before the media. Number one, and number two, these are certain things which should be kept within the boardroom. BCCI is a cricketing controlling board, and we have nothing to do with what is going on politically in other countries. Why we follow as BCCI whatever government policy is there regarding the country's participation in various bilateral tournaments as well as the multinational tournaments. Whatever regulations and policy the central government had framed, that we are following like any other sports federation, be it football, be it athletics, and BCCI is following. We are not concerned about who is running the government in which country, whether it is democratically elected, undemocratically elected, whether it is a autocratic government. This is none of our business, and we run only cricket. And whenever there will be a schedule of going to any foreign countries for bilateral matches, we'll do it. That will be as per our plan of action regarding the schedules.